Hello guys, get ready for a jaw-dropping true story, and in this video I'm going to be taking you on an unforgettable journey to the heart of Africa, where a local man stumbles upon a hidden treasure that will leave you speechless. From the moment he discovers the mysterious artifact to the shocking revelations that follow, you'll be on the edge of your seat. What secrets lie hidden beneath the surface of this ancient land? Join me as, I unravel the mysteries of the past and uncover the truth behind this extraordinary find. Now, imagine walking through a forest, a place you know very well, but one day you stumble upon something that changes your life forever. This is the true story of an African man who discovered a hidden treasure, and what happened next will shock you. Stay tuned to the end of this video so that you can hear the full story. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will never miss any amazing story like this. My name is Dedan, and welcome to another incredible story on Dedan Vlogs. Now, this story takes us deep into the heart of Uganda, in a small village surrounded by thick forests and rolling hills. And in this village lived a man named Kato, a humble farmer known for his hard work and kind heart. Now let me tell you something about this man. Kato had spent most of his life farming and, taking care of his family. Every morning he would wake up before sunrise, walk to his small piece of land, and work until the sun set. Life was simple, but he was content. He grew maize, he grew beans and bananas, which he sold at the local market, but the villagers respected him because he was always ready to help others in need, okay? Now, one particular morning, as the sun rose over the hills, Kato left his home with his hoe, as usual, but something felt different. The birds seemed quieter, the air felt heavier, and an unusual silence filled the forest path he walked every day. He brushed off the feeling and, went straight to his farm. Now, let me tell you something. As he walked on his land, he noticed something very strange. A part of the ground felt hollow. Curious, he grabbed his hoe and started digging. Now, at first, he thought maybe he had just hit a rock. But when he cleared the soil, he saw the edge of a wooden chest. His heart started racing. Could it be an old box left by maybe his ancestors? Could it be something valuable? His hands trembled as he continued digging carefully. Now, after some effort, Kato managed to pull the chest out of the ground. You know what it was? It was very old, covered in dirt, and had metal reinforcements that were rusted. He wiped off the dust and examined it very closely. There was an old lock, but time had weakened it, so he just used a little force and it broke open. Now when he lifted the lid, his eyes widened in shock. Inside he saw gold coins, gemstones, and ancient artifacts. Now the gold sparkled even under the weak morning light. It was something he had never seen before, so he took out of a handful of gold coins and examined them. They had very strange markings, symbols from a time long forgotten, so he realized that he had discovered a hidden treasure. But whose treasure was it? And what should he do with it? Now his mind was filled with excitement and fear at the same time, because if the news spread, people might try to steal the treasure. And some might even accuse him of theft, So he decided to keep it a secret, at least for now. So he covered the chest again and, rushed back home. That night he could not sleep. The image of the golden coins kept flashing in his mind. What if he sold them and became rich? What if this was a trap or something dangerous? Now, days passed and Kato remained troubled. He wanted to tell someone, but was afraid. So finally he decided to seek advice from the village elder, an old man named Mzee Jemba. Now Mzee Jemba listened very carefully to Kato's story and then told him something shocking. You know what Mzee Jemba said? Jemba said, "This treasure does not belong to you, my son. Long ago, during the tribal wars, a king hid this wealth in these lands to protect it. The spirits of our ancestors guard it. Now, if you take it without honor, misfortune may follow you." Those were the words of Mzee Jemba. Now, Kato was confused at that moment. He was very, very confused because he had heard some stories about cursed treasures, but he did not believe in such things. However, the elder's words made him think twice. Could this be why he had felt uneasy ever since he discovered the chest? That night, strange things started happening. Kato had whispers in the wind. His cattle refused to eat. His crops, which had been healthy, started drying up overnight. Fear gripped him. Was this the curse of the treasure? Now, one night, Kato had a terrifying dream. In the dream, an old warrior appeared before him. The warrior had a stern face and wore ancient clothing. He spoke in a deep voice. "Return what does not belong to you, or you will suffer greatly." Kato woke up sweating. He knew he had to act fast, Now, the next morning, he returned to Mzee Jemba and asked for help. Now, the elder gathered other wise men, from the village, and together they performed a cleansing ritual. They prayed to the ancestors and asked for guidance. Now, after the ceremony, Mzee Jemba instructed Kato take the treasure to the kingdom's museum so it could actually be preserved and its history uncovered. Kato traveled to the city and met with historians, but when they examined the treasure, they were shocked. It was indeed ancient, dating back hundreds of years. Now, the treasure was placed in the National Museum, and Kato was rewarded with a large sum of money for his honesty. The historians even named a section of the museum after Kato, honoring his great discovery and honesty. Kato returned to his village, not as a rich man, of course, but as a man at peace. He used the money to improve his farm, build a school for the village, children, and help the needy, Now, his story became a legendary, a lesson to all that honesty and wisdom bring true wealth. The village now spoke of Kato with great respect, and people traveled from far to hear his story. The treasure had once been hidden beneath the earth, but now it shined in the museum, teaching future generations about the rich history of their ancestors. The spirits of the past were now at peace, and Kato had secured his place in history as a man of honor. Do you get my point? As a man of honor. As a man of honor. As a man of honor. I want to repeat this. As a man of honor. Now, one day, an old man sat by the village fireplace and told young children the tale of Kato and the hidden treasure. "Remember, children," he said, "true wealth is not gold or silver. It is the peace of mind that comes from doing what is right." The children listened with wide eyes, knowing they too had learned a valuable lesson. And that, my friends, is the story of Kato and the hidden treasure. Let me ask, what would you have done if you were in his place? Would you have kept the treasure or returned it? Let me know in the comment section, please. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing African stories. Let me see you in the next video. My name is Dedan from Uganda, and my YouTube channel is Dedan Vlogs.